ever dreamed of being on a reality competition show, now is your chance. Fox is casting for season 2 of their hit Extracted. Executive producer and showrunner Lauren Taylor Harding is here tonight to tell us more. Lauren, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good too. Extracted, such a huge hit, super intense show. We have some viewers who maybe missed a little bit of season 1. How do you describe the show to people?
I would say it's a combination of showing people's grit and ingenuity, but also really it's a show about family and the dynamics of family and just how far you're willing to go to push those limits with a prize.
Yeah, so the one family member is basically out on their own, literally. And then you got 2 family members who are in what I think is like an Apollo 13 control center, right? That's kind of NASA vibe, I guess. When you're casting the contestants, are you casting like just starting with that person who's willing to be stranded, or do you want the whole team formed? How does that work?
When we cast, it's really about the core family group. What we look for is the amateur survivalist who's willing to go out into the wilderness and live, and then the 2 supporting family members in HQ. Really what we're looking for is family dynamics, relationships. It's really important that the people who are out in the wild feel like they have a support system back in HQ who understands their needs and desires, but also that the people in HQ feel like they can work together in a way to get them the supplies that they need. So that relationship also is super important. As the competition grows, they're really kind of tested both emotionally and about their decision making. And so it's really important that they can kind of figure out how they're going to be on the same page. One might want to push the button earlier than the other. So it's all about that dynamic between them.
So what are you guys looking for this season when you are casting for new contestants?
So this season, once again, we're looking for really interesting families and the dynamics within the families. I think, every relationship that you have with a family member is different. Siblings have a very different relationship with each other than a parent and a child. Aunts, uncles, nieces, cousins, they even offer a completely different dynamic. And because every family unit is different and kind of has their own story to tell, we really like to show the diversity within those ways that people make a family. And how they interact, because how you might react to your child or your parent in the wilderness might be really different than if it's your big brother or your little sister out in the wilderness.
Sure. I'm guessing you have to be an adult to do this, correct?
Yeah, you need to be over 18,
okay.
But you don't, the age can be basically 18 all the way up, as long as people are healthy and willing to participate. Grandparents, grandchildren, it's just such a interesting way to also kind of uncover and learn new things about, your relationship with a family member.
Sure.
If you're working through something or you want to prove something, it's all kind of a great way to really put that under the microscope and kind of see what happens.
So how do people who are excited about the season want to be on season 2, how do they reach out to you? How do they audition?
So basically you go to extractedcasting.com and you can fill out an application and answer some questions, do a short video, and we're off to the races.
Awesome. When do you think that you guys will actually be shooting season 2?
It should be the fall of 2025.
Awesome. Well, then you have your work cut out for you. Thank you so much for taking some time away from that to share this with all of our viewers. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with Calvin from Wrap with Smoke Barbecue. You're going to be very happy about your next Dateline deal. Don't go anywhere.